Hello, people. I thought today would be a fun day to go live and to answer some questions and comments. Some people have left some comments. First, I want to tell you what's going on with my channel, and then we're going to get to the questions and comments, which I don't often check the questions and comments. Sometimes I find out that I have comments and I don't even know that people commented them. I see them from like weeks ago. But I want to tell you what's going on with the channel. Right now, I'm in the middle of a project where I'm trying to record a lot of different guitars. My goal is to record every single guitar that I have, but some of them I really don't want to record with because they're kind of junky. One that comes to mind is my Teisco shark fin, which I know it can be done. The shark fin can be recorded, but I will have to put another an amp in a different room and run. I'll probably run it through a snake if I end up trying to record it, because the Teisco shark fin pickups, they howl so bad. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that one, but I'm just going off on a tangent. But as I said before, I'm going to be recording every guitar that I have, and that's probably going to, I think that's about 36 guitars. And it's really fun for me to watch these clips that I make. They're not really perfect. There are definitely a lot of screw ups, and a lot of them, not a single one of them has been perfect, but I'm cutting myself a little bit of slack because I mean it's hard to solo for 5 minutes and not make a mistake. But there are some guys out there that can do it, and I'm sure there's some girls that can do it too. But I think now's a good time to try to respond to some comments, and hopefully the live stream continues. So switch a window. Switch a window. Okay, we're still going because sometimes my computer will shut off the webcam if I do a different window. But let's get to my comments. Let's see. I gotta figure out how to use the computer. You know, I didn't even own a computer before last year. This is my first computer I ever bought. Well, actually, it's my second, because my first one, I never turned it off and the battery exploded. And so I wish I still had that first one, but I guess when the battery exploded, it cracked the motherboard. But I had to buy another computer, basically. So, but I basically owned a computer for less than 2 years, like a year and a half. I've owned a computer. I'd never owned a computer before. And so all this stuff, I'm pretty amazed that I can pull some of this stuff off. I mean, I knew nothing about video editing before I started doing this a couple years ago. Having a beer. I did this intentionally. I'm intentionally having a beer, so I'm in a good mood when I read my comments, because I know there's some not so nice comments on some of this stuff. So I decided I'd respond to them when I'm in a good mood. Okay, so here's a comment from one day ago. Joseph McNeff. You're good. Thank you. Thank you. I try. Thanks. I'm just going to put thanks and do a thumbs up and do a reply. Okay, so that was from a day ago. Good deal. Good deal. Okay, here's another comment over here. Mark Giovanelli. Sounds like an Italian guy. And this is the comment to Dano Wa DW1, the nastiest pedal ever made. And Mark Giovanelli says, you're overdriving the amp, making it just a noise box. Well, I don't know what to think about that, but I'm just going to do like. Should I do a like or dislike? I'll do a like. Whatever. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. And I guess maybe the Music Master amp does sound like a noise box. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to get any substantial volume out of the Music Master bass amp without kind of cranking it up at least halfway. And the beauty of the Music Master bass amp is that it distorts kind of early in the volume stage. Like you don't have to turn it up that much to get a nice little overdrive. Well, I was using it with the that Dano wah. I think they call it the Cadillac. I still don't know what the name is. I hate all these numbers and letters and stuff. But that pedal is really nasty. That thing is extremely nasty. So maybe I could have used a super clean amp to demo the pedal, but I was just going to use what I had, which is the Music Master bass amp. And I think that it sounds pretty neat, but I think it is a pretty good reflection of the pedal. The pedal is super nasty. It's a super nasty pedal. And I don't know, maybe that guy owns one and maybe he likes it. It's not that I don't even like it. I like it for some stuff. I just have to use it with caution because it's just so nasty. It's a nasty pedal. Okay, let's go to another comment. This comment over here is from Mike Cooper 1 day ago. Full out shred. You know, sometimes less is more. Sometimes, in my humble opinion. I think IMHO means humble opinion. Well, that's a decent opinion. I'll give you that. You don't understand. I'm holding back a lot when I record these. I normally play like 3 times as fast as I do in all my videos. I'm holding back a whole lot whenever I play a guitar solo. I don't want to shoot my load. I don't want to be one of those guys that shoots his load in the first minute. And so I've been holding back on my guitar playing. So I don't know what you're talking about, you know? If you think that it's a full out shred or it's too gratuitous, then I guess maybe I should slow down my playing even more. But I'm playing about like probably at most half speed of what I could actually be playing. I'm just kind of having this as a hobby. But let's go to a different comment. Ooh, Mike Cooper again. This is on the Matt's Crazy World of Cool Fun Stuff. The other comment that he left was on the 1981 Gibson 335S heavy guitar improvisation. But he leaves on Matt's Crazy World of Cool Fun Stuff, which is a video my band and I made. No social distancing. Come on. Shame on you. Total disregard. Well, at first when I read that, I thought I did read that before. I'm not going to lie. But let me have a sip of beer. I read that before, but I couldn't tell if he was joking before or not because I don't know. I mean, but I don't know what the other 2 guys in the band. I told them that they didn't have to record the video, but I kind of thought about it. And if you notice in the video, I'm actually standing over there, and they're the ones that are getting all close together. So it's not my fault that they don't really believe in science, you know. And I did disinfect the microphone before we used it, but they wanted to be in a video so bad that they begged me to be in the video. And I said, there's hardly any room. We can barely social distance. And if you see in the video, I'm trying to stand over there, and they're just throwing caution to the wind. It's like they don't even care about the coronavirus. You know, they're the ones that are high, free falling and stuff, and thinking that, you know, they're not gonna get the coronavirus. But what are you gonna do? I told them not to sit so close together, but they wouldn't listen to me. They just wanted to be in the video. They're trying to get on my channel. They want more of the attention that I get. I get so much attention from my channel. There are so many people that watch my channel, and they are so jealous that my channel is doing so well that they wanted to be in my video. And I told them not to social distance. To social distance. And they totally just blew me off. It's like, They said, Matt, you write the songs and stuff, most of the songs, and you sing, we practice at your house, but you're not the real leader of the band. We want to be on your channel, and that's what happened. And so it's not my fault they didn't social distance. All right, let's go to another comment. This is a link. George Lee, 041 Sweet Girls. I'm not going to click on that. I'm afraid I'll get a virus, but I'd probably look at it. Okay. So here's another comment from Gert Van Peet 2 weeks ago. This is on the Johnson Hollow Body Guitar JH440. This thing sells now as Heartwood Novella at Gear for Music with flat wounds on it. As good as George Benson, now €230. I own an AF75, but it's not that good. I like the Johnson Hollow Body. I don't know anything else about those. How much was it? Now €230. €230. I don't really know the dollar conversion, but I'd say it's a pretty good deal. I mean, it has a beautiful flame on it. It's really crazy. It used to be you had to pay a lot of money for a guitar with a flame like that. Okay, so now we're on to our next comment. This is 3 weeks ago. My fingerstyle shredding my playing style. That's a video that I made because this guy, Sanders Sabin, who I knew about 15 years ago. I think my band used to play with this guy's band, and he says that was quick. Thanks, man, because I made a video for him to watch. Sure, I guess he recommended it, so I did. Because it didn't take me very long, and that was when I was using my interface. I was just figuring out how to use my interface, and I still don't. I mean, I know how to use it now, but I'm not very happy with the sound of myself playing over to the other people, the video tracks or the backing tracks that other people made. I thought that the Chipson demos or and the AliExpress demos, it's some of the worst playing that I have is on those backing tracks. And I don't know what's wrong with it. I guess I don't know why. I guess I'm just trying to play. I'm trying to accomplish something that I can't quite accomplish. And I think that's why it sounds so bad. To me, at least. But, yeah. But, that's why I'm recording my own original backing tracks. Plus, I don't feel like it's fair for me to use somebody else's backing track without paying them something. And I probably would pay him something. But I figured it was just easier just to record something on my own. So, and I don't want to steal from people. I don't think I'd get in any trouble. But okay, so now we're into 3 weeks ago. Diego Fernando Perez Gaetan, 3 weeks ago. It's not a Les Paul model, it's a Flying V model. That's on my Chipson Flying V demo / short review. Yeah, I realize that. But, when you're getting in front of the camera, sometimes you say some weird stuff. Like referring to a Flying V as a Les Paul. That's like one of the weirdest things. Okay, now we're at 3 weeks ago again. Alvin Borreo. I'm a drummer 30 years now, in and out of local bands, but since in an apartment, I picked up a guitar the last 7 years. Metalhead here. Well, that's cool. A drummer. You can always use drummers around here. Drummers are some of the hardest band members to find, and sometimes they're crazy. Drummers are all crazy. They're either really crazy or really uptight. And some of them are both. Some are really crazy and uptight at the same time. You know what I mean? Okay, so now we're getting into 1 month ago. But how about comments that I already wrote a response to? Okay, comments. We'll go back to comments. We got held for review. Comments I haven't responded to. All right, so these are all the comments. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here's the one the guy wrote in Spanish. Oh, wait, no, this is the nice one that someone wrote in Spanish. I'm not going to read the Spanish because I don't really know how to read Spanish stuff. Okay, that's about it. That's about it. So, blah, 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 blah. I almost forgot I was live streaming for a second. Oh, someone wrote a comment. Sasha XX. My two fingers are currently working their way under my bedsheet. Be right back. Oh, she's talking about my fast fingers. My two fingers are currently working their way under my bed sheets. Oh, I think that she's talking about is that sometimes when, yeah, you got to exercise your fingers. Sasha X, I don't really understand what that comment means. My two fingers are currently working their way under my bed sheets. Huh. Well, my advice is just to keep on practicing. You know, if you want to get better, you should practice a little bit more. And Sasha XX. Self pleasure with my fingers. Huh. Oh, well, I do get a lot of pleasure out of playing my guitar. I do. I do. I mean, it is a lot of pleasure. Sometimes it's kind of hard after a hard day of work, but I always find time to play guitar. You know, and I do play with my fingers, you know, and that's another thing is I've always played with my fingers, and I don't know why. It's not that I think I'm special or anything. I don't. I actually consider it kind of like a. I'm a little insecure about it sometimes that like I do play with my fingers because I cannot play with a pick. And I was thinking about recording a track where I play with a pick, like the one that I'm doing 36 guitars of. Well, that's my goal. I don't know if I'm actually going to record every single guitar that I got, but I was thinking about doing a track where I play with a pick instead of my fingers and seeing how it sounds, but I always hate the way that it sounds whenever I try it when I'm practicing. I just can't get the hang of using the pick. And part of that's because I started on guitar, and then I started playing bass, and I like playing bass. Bass is one of the most fun instruments, and you're supposed to play with your fingers. And I was already using my fingers on guitar. You know, I used to play acoustic. I started off on acoustic. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't use a pick is because I started off on acoustic, and then I played electric, and then I went and I played bass for a while. And when I got into playing bass, I just felt like the fingers were the most natural thing for me. I just don't understand. I just don't like playing with a pick. It just feels really weird to me to play with a pick. So that's why I play with my fingers because I think that she was saying something about playing that self pleasure with the fingers, and I think it could be kind of like she's saying something about I admit my playing is kind of gratuitous. It is kind of for my own pleasure, but that's as much as I can really hope for right now because let's face it, I'm not going to get famous doing this. You know, I'm not going to get any fans. I am really kind of disappointed and shocked that I learned all this computer shit. I never had a computer for the longest time until last year. And I learned all this computer crap and I found out that it's really hard. Nobody watches your videos. And it's okay. I still like watching my videos. I like watching myself play on the TV. That's why I make them, because I just feel like that it's fun for me to watch them, and I'm learning things about my own playing and my own sound, and it's really far out for me to watch each video that I've done with each of the 4 different guitars I've done on my new guitar series or whatever. I'm just going to record a new guitar every single day is my plan, and then at the end I might edit them all together, which I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'll figure it out, I guess. But I've been running into a problem where I'm running out of space on my computer and I'm running out of space on my recording machine. The Tascam DP 3200, I think it's called. And the SD card just ran out of space today, so I had to delete some stuff. and the unit's been skipping. There's a video about it, and it's really aggravating. That's one of the reasons why I don't like sit meticulously try to plan out a solos, because I know it's going to probably skip in something. But that's not how I do solos, anyways. I really don't like the idea of meticulously planning out a whole long guitar solo. I'm just improvising. I don't know how people do that, but the thing about is, like, I'm trying to cut myself some slack because I hear all my mistakes when I'm playing, but I remind myself that when a guitar solo is playing, it's usually for like less than 10 seconds, which is kind of a jip to me. I always feel like the guitar solos should be long, but especially well in today's music, it's like for like 2 seconds of guitar solo, but to try to play through a track for 5 minutes and not screw up, it's pretty hard. But there are some really good guitar players out there, and I'm aware of them, and I know I'm never going to be as good as them, but I'm still trying every day. And the way that I've been looking at it when I'm doing my new guitar adventure, when I'm recording all these guitars on the same track, is that I've practiced for a long, long, long time, and now it's time for me to use what I've learned. And that's one of the things, is that playing to a track, it's like you actually get to try to use your moves more and use them in context, which is hard. It can be hard sometimes, but I'm trying to. I know my moves, and I'm like, it is kind of repetitive. Oh, look, somebody wrote something. Michael Kuwakoski. How's life? Life's okay. I don't know if I really know who this person is, but my life's okay. I work at the warehouse, stupid warehouse that I have to work at every day. Every day I'm tired, and you know, every day I'm tired. Like yesterday, I recorded a guitar track with an LTD guitar. It's this one right here. This ESP LTD MH300 has really beautiful flame. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's black. It looked kind of purple on the webcam. But man, this thing is beautiful. But the track that I recorded with this yesterday is the worst guitar track I've recorded in a long time. And I think it's because I was really, really tired yesterday. But I was really, really, really tired today. I was even more tired today than I was yesterday. But so I think that maybe the reason it sounded so bad is because I don't play it that much. I play mostly Fenders, I guess, but I don't know why it sounded so bad. I think it's partly because I was trying to use this whammy, you know. But I was just really tired, and I made a commitment that I'm going to record a new guitar track every day, you know. And so yesterday I forced myself to do it. And today I said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Then I played Super Mario World, or Super Mario Super Mario World 2 on the All Stars. I played it for like 5 minutes. I'm like, man, I'm so bad at this. I used to be so good at this. And I was like, well, I'm going to go out and play guitar because I just can't stand to be so bad at a Nintendo game. So what are you gonna do? I don't know if I'm gonna release the track that I did with the LTD. At least not the one that I did yesterday. I mean, there might be some decent parts. And another thing is when I recorded with the LTD, which I don't know if I'm gonna release, I used a different patch on my multi effects unit just to hear what it would sound like. Because I'm curious, because it is kind of boring recording the same solo. It's not really the same solo, but it's the same song over and over. So I wanted to hear what the different patch sounded like, and it was way too much. It was really distracting when I was recording because it is this extra delay that was just like it just come right back, and it's really distracting. So I don't know if I want to release that. It's kind of embarrassing. So if you think that I should release it, then I guess leave a comment or type it or something. But I guess I'll type something. Getting ready to go. Any questions? Bada bing. I don't really know how this thing works. It says that there's two people watching them, but I'm sure one of them is just like one of those robots or something, and the other one's probably me. So it's all right. I'm just doing this for fun. Never gonna make it. Oh wait, music sounds very East Europe. Oh, hey, I heard it's. I heard that it's actually. I heard that it's Polish, and I also heard that it's Czechoslovakian or Chechen, is what I've heard. Maruzik. Yep, I'm ruining the family name. You know, my dad is a super smart nerd guy. Maruziks. The Maruziks are known for being like in my family. The Maruziks are known for being like really nerdy and smart and stuff. And my dad is really smart, Michael Maruzik. But I shouldn't be giving up all my family history. But all my uncles are really they're smart. Everybody's smart, but except for me, I'm probably the black sheep. You know, I guess maybe I'm smart at guitars, but hey, whatever. Maruzik. I heard it's Polish and I heard it's Chechen. I'm not sure. Any other questions? Anybody? Sasha XX self pleasure with my fingers. Huh. I still don't really know what that means, but I think that she's making a comment that I play with my fingers. But thanks for watching, and thanks for watching my channel and stuff. And I hope you guys had fun. It was fun for me. I mean, I could do this all day long. I could drink beer in front of the computer, which I shouldn't be drinking on the internet, but oh well. All right, see you, everybody. I appreciate it. I sure appreciate everybody watching. All right, see ya. Bye bye.